Good morning, everyone. Currently in a trade. Want to show everyone the setup. Took the long. I don't usually take orders right out of the gate in the morning, but this one was a good setup, and it had not run yet. So it was a good entry for sure. So just showing the screen real fast. All right, let's show the criteria. This is really clean right at the open. So we're currently up, currently up 50 points on 4 micros. Sorry, only 2 micros left. So I dropped 2 at 20 points. I have 2 that are still trailing. And just to show you the entry again, because this is just a winner every time. The algo fired long. Close this up. Algo fired long. Right, EMA crossed in my direction. Impulse MACD crossed up and turned green. Beautiful. Right, so that is valid. Next, check in the box. TTM Squeeze went from red to green, fired in the up direction. And of course, our momentum turned from yellow to green, and our trend turned from yellow to green. Neutral trend means we can take long or short. This green tells us the momentum, and of course you could see all the volume bars, but that's not a criteria, but that does help when you see all of these green volume bars in a row. That shows really strong to the upside. So I don't really like taking opening trades right out of the gate, but this one was pretty much perfect setup. So I wanted to show you guys how that went and what that criteria was, and the algorithm set to the 1 minute. All right. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. And this is how we make money. This is how we pay the bills. And I went a little heavier today. The last couple of days I've only been doing a couple of micros. Today it's 4 micros. So I could get a little continuation through this movement, because this is a good one. And this is the kind of setup when you know it's a good setup, when you can see that it's a clean setup, this is what you need to do. You need to take a little more advantage of the market, right? When you see these types of things happening in your favor, you need to be able to jump on those, right? You don't want to just click and click and click and just take any garbage, right? This is a setup. All the criteria were met, and this is a A++ setup, in my opinion. So, just wanted to show everybody where that was, how we took that. I do have pivot points on here as well, which are just called, I think they're called pivot points standard. I can actually look and see here. Pivots traditional, right? So I rely on those pivots, sometimes just as a target. So I'm actually going to put my sell order up right under this. So this is at 943. I might go at like 930, something like that. See if we can get all the way up there. That would be a wonderful thing. I will come back, with the next trade setup and post either a separate video or it'll be in addition to this one. Trade well. Stay safe. TribePropFirms.com. Trade number 2 set up very quickly. I'm going to show you that one as well. Took the short. Currently up $447 between the 2 trades. I'm going to show you. So we kept that long. We got stopped out with our trailing stop when it pulled back to this EMA. That was a pretty steep pullback. And then you can see we got a short signal, and then we got to check if our criteria was met, which I'm going to show you how it was on the second trade. So this is just repetition. It's not rocket science, but it is rules-based, and I'm showing you how every time you can take these trades and be profitable. So let's erase that first of all. Okay, so algo fired, obviously, right? Great, except our EMAs weren't in our favor. So we automatically have to wait for that next criteria to be met. Within a few bars, EMAs crossed, we plunged down, right? Right here. Good. Look at Impulse MACD, cross down and turn red. Great. Squeeze was already squeezing, so we don't have to worry about that. And then look at our trend and momentum, right? Momentum went from green, yellow real fast to red, right? All of these volume bars, again, volume bars are not a trigger criteria, but it does help to give us an idea of what's going on. When you see all of these red volume bars next to each other, you can tell that the tide is shifting. We then see the momentum turn red, trend goes back to neutral. All of this is validated at this point right here. So you went to the short and take 20 points out of it, trail the rest, and already my trailing is stopped, right? So I'm out of that trade at this point with this pullback right here, because it's a pretty decent pullback. It's almost a 30-point pullback there. So we have two great trades, two successful trades, right? One went much farther than the other. And we're going to sit here, sit tight and wait for our next setup. Hey folks, welcome back to the afternoon session. Did get a long signal at 19,790. I got in around 19,785. What I did is I took a long on the paper account through TradingView, just so you guys can see on the screen, you know, where I am, and it's long, but this is way higher than I got in on my actual account. Just wanted to go over the last signal that we got, right? So this is our third signal of the day. Got two others this morning, two great trades, right? And we walked away for a little while, came back for the afternoon. So what did we do, right? Just to reiterate, we took this along right at the open, right? 'Cause the EMAs were in our favor, went over this earlier, and then we took the short. That was another fantastic trade. Got out when the signal reversed on us. That was perfect. Took half of it on trailing stop, and the other half I got out at 20 points. Skipped this mess in the middle of the day here, and now we're back here. Got this long signal at 19,790. So I took 4 micros. It actually pulled back a little bit. I got in 2 more, so I took 2, and then I took 2 more, and my average was 785. So at 20 points, I dumped half, and then I put the rest on a trailing stop, which is great. That's still in the money. It's still running, and I'm happy with that, right? So again, just to reiterate, what's my setup? How am I doing it? How am I profitable on all these trades, right? Because everybody struggles. Everybody's struggling. You know, trading's hard, and it is hard, right? But I'm making it easy for you, right? There's just criteria that you have to follow the rules, and if you could follow the rules, then fantastic. You don't have to, worry about, hey, am I doing something right or wrong, or, you take every trade that meets the criteria, and that's it. That's all we have to do. So what did we do, right? Algorithm fired. That's first and foremost, right? Is the EMA in our favor? Absolutely. It's going up. The fast EMA, right, which is the orange line here, that one is on the top, so that's good. That's in our favor, right? Impulse MACD is obviously in our favor, right? It was green this whole time. It was going up, right on the wrong screen here. So that's great. That's in our favor. Squeeze actually fired first again, right? This little red dot here, and then right to green. Boom. So that is squeezing. That gives it the momentum. And somewhere on here is my other indicator, which I lost it, so I'm going to have to try to add it on again, which is the multi-trend. Multi-trend. There it is. So, again, what happened with the multi-trend? We went from red to yellow to green, right? Green is good when you got to go long. So all 4 of those criteria met, right? Algo fires, right, on the 1 minute. Impulse MACD, squeeze, and this is all working in our favor. That is another successful trade. That's 3 trades. We are 100% winners today. This is up now. Yeah, pretty good. So I'm up. It was up 555 on the first 2 trades, right? Again, trading small, so I can track this and make videos about it while I'm doing it. But we're up another almost $200. So it's almost $800 actually on the day now. So not a bad day. 800 today. Yes, it was 370, I think, or 360. And Friday was 1179, right? 1180, something like that. So overall, you're looking at $2,700 in 3 days. I mean, that's pretty good. And I'm trading small, but I'm trading within my means. I'm trading not to get drawn down to, daily loss limit. I'm trading not to, hit my number, and get out. So you just want to be consistent, right? Base hits. Think about base hits. We don't want home runs or grand slams. Those are for heroes. We're not heroes. We're here to make money. And the only way to do that consistently is to be small, consistent in our size, right? Trade within our means, trade within our risk tolerance. And I'll tell you, nobody knows better than me that when you size up, you think, oh man, not a big deal. I can just size up. It doesn't affect you. It does, whether you notice it or not, and you will notice it. But, whether you admit it or not, it's affecting you, right? You're going to make bad decisions because you don't want to lose that kind of money. You're not used to it. It took me, years to size up correctly and to not really, get to the point of where I'm like nervous about it. And, sometimes I get there and immediately if I feel that feeling, I know that I'm trading too big and I got to get out. So anyway, the paper trade now you can see is up $235 there, which we got in late on minis. So my micros were much earlier, but this trade is valid. It's 100% winners today, and this is how you should trade. Like, subscribe, please, comment, whatever. Just get me some traction on YouTube for the algorithm because I need it at this size. And also, in the description below, there's links to all of the indicators. 3 of them are free. One of them is paid indicator. There's an affiliate link there. And you can also get it on our website, which is trypropfirms.com. Trypropfirms.com has all of the latest prop firms that we have used before, that we are comfortable with, and that we know them. And we know that they are secure and going to pay people out, right? We know that firsthand. And I use these firms myself. So if you click on those links, also to prop firms, they are click-through links, affiliate links as well. And I appreciate any of that because it gives me a little percentage to help me gain some traction. So again, trypropfirms.com. Trade safe, trade within your means. Don't be a hero. Base hits. And don't forget, you need all of your criteria to be met. No trigger, no trade. Stay safe.